closest ally.
Okay. And
Obviously,
same to you.
in a final 3, there's no way either of us could beat Kent.
No,
He's just
I 100%
played
agree.
a really good game. And I think, like, moving forward, I think the best final 3 that we have is me, you, and Kay. I feel like that would be a solid final 3 to where any of us could win. Like, it's really up for grabs.
No, I agree, because Hunter obviously could win because he's a very big physical threat.
Yeah.
And I think he's a good player. Tim and Kent are just running the game
like
right now. Exactly.
I think not voting Hunter out was quite literally the dumbest move ever. And they were like, all the guys were like, oh yeah, Guys Alliance. And I was like, oh yeah, Guys Alliance. And I was
seriously,
like,
they said that?
I was like, no, I'm writing Hunter's name down. Yes. Yeah, they were like, we've got to even the score.
So they
against the
told
ladies.
you about Jesse?
Mm-hmm. I knew about it. I didn't think they'd actually follow through with it, but here we are. So, do you feel like you're close to like anybody except for me in this game?
Personally, I don't think I can trust Tim or Kent anymore, just because
True.
the amount of lies they've been telling me. Kay, I did trust her, but now that she voted Jesse out, I'm just like off and on.
That was a very
weird.
It was a weird move. I don't want to call it dumb because I'm sure she had her reasons, but like to me, it was dumb. I was like, girl, we could have taken home Hunter.
I don't know. So this morning, I have class with Kay and Jesse, which is funny. And I was sitting next to Jesse just because we were like working on a project together. And Kay comes over, and I'm like joking with her. I'm like, hey, backstabber, like blah blah blah. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like blah blah blah.
Yeah. And
then she was like, well, Tim talked to me and was like, and Tim told her that he kind of wants Kent out. So I think Tim would flip on Kent, but I don't know if Kent would flip on Tim. I feel like he could, but like, if Tim is saying that, I feel like this is a good time to get Kent off.
I would agree.
Because we have.
Would you rather take Kent or Hunter out?
I don't know. RN at the moment. So when I meet with Tim, I plan on telling him that I found it at the Blocks Challenge on Tuesday. I'm gonna type out a whole congratulations, you found an idol type deal. I plan on telling him and only him, and if he tells other people, I want him to tell other people just so if I already know that my name has gotten thrown out there because Jordan texted me that when he met up with Kent today, he said that Kent either wants me or Tim to go. And so if people know I have an idol, hopefully they won't write my name down, and hopefully I will be spared. I think the main target right now is Kent, just because he is a liar and a backstabber and too cocky, and he just needs to get out of this game. He's too good at this game, and I think it's time for him to get out. I think we have to bring Hunter in just because if it's me and Jordan, that's 2. Possibly if Tim, that's 3. We need another vote. This is looking good. What do y'all think? Bye. I talked to Jordan yesterday because obviously we're quote unquote on the bottom, just because we were both blindsided. We both voted not with the majority last week, and he told me that he's been meeting with Kent, and Kent's been saying me, you, final 3. I think Kent's been saying that to a lot of people.
He's been saying that to Jordan?
He's been saying that to Jordan. He said that to me at one point, like a week or 2 ago. But he was just like, I can show you the text receipt, but he said to Jordan yesterday, either me or you tonight. So, because I talked with him, and then he said, Kent wants either me or you tonight. or at some point.
Huh. I think Kent is a good vote, but I'm also scared that Kent's gonna pull out an idol that nobody knew about. Because obviously, like, I knew about the idol that got played for me.
Right.
But, like, if he's playing really well and he has another idol,
Agreed.
and you weren't there, but you had to leave for formal. So 5 of us went, and then we're looking, because the class is still going on where we did the challenge, and like we're all looking, and then like I look up and I'm like, where's Kent at? And I was like, where's Kent? Everyone's like, he left already. I was like, he left? Like, crap. And we all walk out once we're like, haven't found anything, and walk out, and Kent's standing outside, and he's like, yeah, I didn't want to go in because like I'm just not brave enough to like interrupt the class like that.
What?
There's already 4 people going in there. Like, they're not gonna notice a 5th person in there. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, did Kent find the hidden immunity idol like during the challenge?
But I'm just gonna tell you this just because there's not really anything else I can do, and I feel like you should know.
Mm-hmm.
But when the block challenge on last week Tuesday, I found a little clue in the blocks that were in front of Harley. So when you run to get the blocks, go back, whatever. I found a rolled up piece of glue to an individual immunity idol.
Dang it, because I took all my blocks over there and I ran and I looked inside the box of
it was
of
so
blocks.
small. I swear to God,
Was it inside the box?
Well, yeah, because I was just like picking up blocks, and then I like saw it and I was like, holy shit, and then I like shoved it in my pants and I kept running.
For fun, yeah.
I can show it to you.
Sure.
Because I brought it with me. Here she is.
Ooh.
Here's the little piece of paper. Whisper over to Kent and be like, hey, are you like for sure with us? Like, is this for sure Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Kent obviously is like, yes, it's Hunter, obviously lying to us, but he's telling us Hunter. That's why you saw me, Tim, Kent, and Jesse all whispering. And I ended up not playing it. Jess got out. Sucks.
Yeah.
But I have it for myself, and I don't know if I'm gonna use it tonight. I don't know if because it's up to fun of 5.
Right.
So this week it's over, or we have 6, right? Yeah, this week it's over. So I just wanted to tell you because I want to work with you. I think that conversation with Tim went excellent. I think I definitely fooled him with my fake idol, which is good. I definitely have him on my side. It went good. It went smooth. I'm chilling at the moment with a fake idol.
So, like, Kent's telling me that Jordan voted with us. Like, he thinks that you didn't vote with us.
I did completely.
Like, he thinks it was a girls versus guys, right?
No, because I out of everyone would know that I'd be outnumbered either way.
So my thing is like, clearly, like, either Jordan's like completely lying to Kent, or Kent's like trying to make me believe, like trying to pit me against you. Right?
Yeah.
Kind of where I'm at this point is either Jordan or Kent.
I want
Because
to go
of-
to Kent.
You wanted to go to Kent?
Yeah, because right now we have numbers.
I'm not super crazy about Kent just because of like the optics of like he played an idol for me.
Yeah.
But it's not just my resume. Like, you and I are working together.
Yeah.
And like, if you feel like it's Kent and we have the numbers for Kent,
Because I can get Hunter and I can get Lily just like that.
you can't get Lily?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question.
Yeah.
You were at the search.
Yeah.
What happens if Kent plays an idol?
I don't think I found anything.
Did you find something?
I didn't find any. None of us did. I don't think anyone went back either because none of us found
My
anything.
concern is that he wasn't inside the auditorium. For like,
When I went out, he explained why. He said he didn't have the balls to go in while those people were inside. Like, he was too nervous about it. He didn't go in with us at all.
I'm worried that he found it outside, like before we ever went downstairs.
it was
or
in the
during,
room.
or he found it during the challenge. I just don't know why you wouldn't go in there when there's already 4 people in there, right?
I think he's got just bad anxiety.
That's fair.
I think that working with Tim is a smart decision right now because he has made it this far without winning anything, really. You know, he's not the strongest or the smartest, but he's, with his connections, has made it this far. And so I feel like if he's promising me, like, hey, we can make it to the final 3, these are the people, even his, like, closest alliances, he's like, I don't want to be with them at the end, you know, because they are such a threat. That makes me feel a lot safer. My plan to get to final 3 is we got to get rid of Kent, Jordan, and somehow we're going to have to get rid of Hunter. I love Hunter, and I've been trying to get him to, you know, the forefront, trying to push him forward while everyone else is like, hell no, like, he's so much of a threat. But, like, I mean, if he can make it farther than me, then good for him, but at some point I'm going to have to knock him out.
I think that I would be happy to sit by Jordan in a final 3. You know, I think that he's definitely stepped it up since the merge, I think he's definitely, like, been talking more. At least I'm hearing more about his strategy. Maybe that's just because I've spent more time with him. But I really think that it's very apparent that Jordan is smart, but I think that I've been playing harder throughout the entire game. So happy to have him. Happy to sit next to him, you know? He's a good person for me to align with, for sure. Ideally, Hunter loses, Hunter goes home. After that, or assuming Hunter wins, we go Willie. We get me, Jordan, Tim, and then Tim said that he's been talking to Kay. Hopefully Kay's an easy shoe in there also, and that's 4. So, yeah, ideally, Hunter or Willie, for sure. For sure. I mean, I still think I'm one of the biggest threats in the game, you know, simply put. Jordan, I think, is smart. I think that he probably knows that. I was kind of getting the vibe and, like, kind of how he was looking at me when we were talking about, like, arguing on whether or not Tim or Willie should go home tonight. I said, if we vote Willie tonight, then it's easy to get numbers on Tim. If we vote Tim tonight, I feel like it'll be a bigger scramble on who goes home. You know, I feel like it'll be harder to convince people to vote Willie. I think that in his mind, he was probably like, yeah, but Kent's next after that, you know? I'm not stupid. So, hopefully, Jordan understands that Lily's a bigger threat, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right. So, what Jordan say?
Jordan said, I tried very hard, and I think that we're on the same page, that today, Hunter needs to go if Hunter loses. I think that the big thing is...
I think everybody except Kay is on that bandwagon.
Cool. I think that that's just... I think everybody wants to be eligible.
Nobody wants to sit with Hunter at the end. Like,
yeah.
Half of his alliance is over there because we sent him over there, and, like, nobody on our alliance doesn't like him. And he's a challenge beast. Like, nobody wants to sit with him.
And I feel like everybody should want to be eligible. I feel like because he wins so much, like, everybody wants to be eligible for immunity. Like, everybody wants a better chance of immunity in the last few that, you know, matter. So, yeah, that, and then if Hunter wins tonight, Willie.
Jordan wants to do Lily. I went to Kay, and so the way that I convinced Kay to really kind of talk to me was to be like, the numbers I can bring is Kent, but like but I don't want to play with Kent till the end. Yeah, like that's how I convinced her, and she wants to cash in on that.
Okay.
She wants you gone.
Fair. Tonight.
And she really didn't want to talk about it much else. And I was like, okay, what if he wins immunity tonight? We can't even vote for him.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, probably Jordan, because like that's the only person left in the equation is Jordan. So that means either they're coming for you and me.
Yeah.
And they're telling me you to try to get me to vote you.
Yeah.
And so when I was like, well, what if he plays an idol? Because like there are people talking about like You didn't go into the room.
Yeah. I think that my courtesy should not be construed as, but whatever, yeah.
But so I was like, and if he plays idle, she's like, then we have to split votes. I was like, okay, we don't have the numbers. There's 6 people left.
6 people
there is no
against,
splitting votes without making someone vote for themselves, and that's just not gonna happen. So Jordan like actually wants to flip on Lily,
Jordan and I came to the agreement that
but
we
he
can
didn't
vote.
want to.
He was not super excited about it, but I had the sell of Tim is easy to rally numbers
He
behind.
was. Sorry, say that again.
I said that Tim is probably easy to rally numbers behind. And so if we voted with you today to get Lily out, because I think that Lily's a bigger threat, then a vote for you is still pretty easy to rally votes behind versus the scrambling that would happen if you got voted out today.
So Lily wasn't your idea, or it wasn't
Lily-
his idea. It was your idea.
Yes, but we talked about it and he was like, oh, no, yeah. He saw what I was saying.
He was for sure talking to Lily.
Mhm.
Like we saw that after last
Right.
vote.
But he
So
said that he voted with us also. And does that mean, did you say
He
that
said he
Kay-
voted with us last.
Mhm.
So Kay was like shocked when I even like hinted at her not voting with us.
Interesting.
She said like she told Hunter to vote Jesse right before, and her story, like for how much like she hasn't been like playing and talking to everybody, her story added up. Okay, so Kay voted with us last time, which means Jordan voted
did
with
not.
Lily,
Yeah.
and it wasn't his idea to vote out Lily, right?
Yeah. So he's probably not.
So he's coming for you, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Damn.
Do you have anything to like
Simply
do
put,
anything with?
Nah. Okay.
Because like, based on that conversation, right? If it was his idea, I'd be like, okay, like he's ready to play, like he wants Lily gone. But if you had to do a lot of convincing and he finally agreed to it, like he's still playing with Lily,
He's definitely playing with Lily.
Right.
Yeah.
and then supposedly Kay just had like I know she's got Hunter on lock,
Mhm.
but supposedly Kay and Lily have this alliance with her and Jesse.
Yeah.
Honestly, like our saving grace right now is Hunter. Like both ways. Like if Hunter loses, Hunter goes home.
Mhm.
Like he's a sacrificial lamb. And if Hunter, it's hard because like Kay's the key piece there, and it would be breaking up Hunter and Kay.
Yeah.
But we'd have to talk to Hunter. Because I'm telling you right now, like if you trust that Jordan's telling you the truth, you're going to get screwed.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
We really need Hunter to not.
Yeah, we
lose
really
tonight
need
again.
Hunter to
Why
not
are we
win.
always circling back to this situation? Oh god, I think Jesse was a good vote
I think so too.
because I think Kay and Lily and Jesse were doing a girls thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I'll let you
I'll see what I can do.
try to get a hold of him.
For tonight's vote,
Uh-huh.
I am not even going to ask you what you're thinking. I'm just going to pitch you something.
Okay.
So, you win. You're safe.
Yeah.
You don't win. Either way, you have a vote tonight.
If I don't win, I'm probably going home. I know that at this
I mean,
point. We all know that at this point.
but you still have a vote tonight. In a final 3, Lily already has her 2 biggest allies voted out.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be on the jury.
Yeah.
And already, I feel like that's enough for them to win over her.
Yeah.
But also, she's going to be playing as an underdog. She's going to be one of the 2 girls left. She's going to be one of the few people, like, she's going to make it to final 3 despite kind of all odds,
Yeah.
honestly. She kind of has a guaranteed victory if she's in the final 3. I think this is very, very doable tonight. I think that Tim is on board. I think that Jordan understands where this is coming from.
Okay.
Kay, I know that they talk all the time, but she's just another ally that
Yeah.
you're sharing Kay with somebody else, which
Yeah.
is, you know, whatever. I guess that's my pitch, is that
Push the vote.
push the vote onto Lily. Can I get thoughts? Yeah.
Maybe despite better judgment, but I'm not going to name names.
Sure.
I've heard through the grapevine
Yeah.
there are several people trying to push a vote on you.
Okay.
Not naming names. Some of those people have been people who you just listed as people you think you can count on.
Being Jordan, for sure. I understand that. Hopefully not Tim, but maybe.
So,
I don't know. I think that a large part of this game so far has been social and who is like actually friends with who and who's spending time outside of the game,
yeah.
which is what worries me in a Final Three.
No, 100%.
You know?
As someone who's in somewhat of a similar position as you, understandable. Personally, I don't really know what I'm going to do tonight.
Done.
I've heard 2 to 3 names be thrown out for the vote tonight. I'm not dead set on a name yet.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing for you, you've been playing this game well. I'm sure you realize that once I go, you then step into the position that I'm in. So it's very much a...
I was thinking that if you don't win tonight,
If I don't win, I've kind of already accepted the fact that I'm going home.
I think
I've
I
accepted
genuinely
that
think
like
that we
2 or
can.
3 challenges ago.
I think that Kay and y'all are close. I think that is very apparent. I think that Tim and I would be willing to vote with you. And by Tim and I mean I obviously am. And I'm sure that Tim is also to vote onto Willie, because you are crazy in challenges and you got a lot of allies. But I think Willie is still the scariest person
Yeah.
to have in a Final Three.
As far as jury-wise, yes, I agree. All I'm going to say is, with how the vote went last time,
Mm-hmm.
you, Kay, Tim, or Jordan voted for me. When that was not what I was told by all 4 of
Kay,
y'all.
that was probably Jordan, because immediately afterward, Chloe was like, I gotta talk to Jordan.
Yeah, I saw them talk after and everything. So
I am about positive that that's what happened.
Yeah. So, numbers-wise, picked up on that. It very well could be Jordan. It could not be. I don't know. That's something I have to take into account too. Of the somewhat educated guess of who it was, but also the question mark in the air of who actually was it.
Has like one ally in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And by one ally, I mean you and Willie. And I think that it would be better for you
Yeah.
to have her to yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that you'd be willing to do that. So,
Yeah. I'll talk to you before Tribal,
for sure.
and hopefully I will have made a decision by then.
Okay.
I think for the most part, I'm taking it one Tribal at a time. With how large of a target I have on my back, I feel like it's hard to really have a lot of trust in other people. Like with like the last Tribal, like I feel like the only reason I was able to really have the vote not go to where I got voted out was because I was able to talk with some of the people beforehand, specifically more so like the guys, and talk like logically about like, hey, like we should push for a girl, because if y'all got, like, I know they wanted to get me out, like if they would have gotten me out, it would have split a 3-3 vote, 3 guys, 3 girls, and then if the girls get advantage and get a guy out tonight, then those 3 girls would have just gotten out the rest of the guys, and that would have been your final 3 basically. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Like, ideally, I would want to be there with people who haven't really done anything in the game whatsoever to ensure that I win. But also that's like, I guess, more of like the competition side of me. Like, I want to be in there with people who ensure that I win. But also the kind of like intensity side of me wants to be in there with 2 other people who have also played a good game. And so it's, really putting my game to the test. So like, it's kind of hard to say whether or not I would like enjoy the comfort. I feel like the comfort of it, like it would be kind of like anticipated, but I feel like being in the final 3 with 2 other people who have also played good games the win would mean more.
Yeah, I saw Kay, and I just want to make sure she didn't see when I did this.
I mean, they're helpful, but not for what I.
I don't really know where I'm going either, so I'm trusting you. And you're trusting
And you want me to play it for me?
Yes, because they're voting for you. She told me.
Okay.
And obviously I was like, I told her I would vote with her, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I had to.
Okay.
But Jordan's texting me.
Bet. All right, I'm gonna go grab the other people.
Okay. I'll see you.
All right, everybody. Welcome to your Final Six Challenge. Today, I hope you brought your running shoes, because that's what you're going to be doing. Running to 3 different spots on campus where you retrieve puzzle pieces. Then, you'll report back here to where you will find the 4th set of puzzle pieces hidden here, and then you'll solve. That's essentially the gist of it. Obviously, we're going to get in the detail. But first, can I get my rocket?
I had a feeling.
No. Shit! I made a mental note and I forgot it.
Is it just not?
It's at my dorm.
Her penalty is she's got to run to her dorm while she's picking.
No, we could go to West on the way to Tribal. And just redo it. Just redo it. Edit it. Yeah, man. You're really unprepared here. This was your fault, Remy.
All right. Cut the cameras. At this time, I'd like to give a special thanks to the UTC Mechanical Engineering Department for helping us fund some of our custom challenges this season. Those include the slip and slide, the challenge where they did the sled pulling with the block stacking, and then of course our finale challenge, which you will see soon. Big thank you to them for helping us make the custom challenges of this season possible. For this challenge, you'll be running in different spots around campus, ending at the point we are right now, to fetch 4 different sets of poker chip bundles, which you will use to solve a puzzle. The first is at UCF, second is at McCallie Building, third is at Chamberlain Field. Once you retrieve all 3 of those sites, you will come back here to find your 4th set of puzzle bundles. First person to retrieve all 4 of their bundle sets, solve the puzzle, wins.
Release the house.
Rolling.
Wait, a heart rate monitor.
Rolling.
Too high.
Alright, Final Six Challenge. It's not made to be easy. You gotta earn this, alright? So let's do it. Go!
This is really tiring, bro. This is stupid. Found it. Did we grab? How many did we grab? There's a bundle. There's only 6. There are 6 people in the game. Oh! Which way, Stokel? Straight back. That way? Or that? No, it's like. We have to go across. We need to. Please, we need to figure out where we are. They showed the video somewhere in there. I don't see them. That's what the video says. So they were like decently spread out. They were like easy to see. Damn. You know, like trains. I thought it was like a sidewalk right here. Has to be. Hey! Oh my god, are we stupid? Yep. Oh my god.
Jordan, Kent, Hunter, all that.
All the boys got here at the same time. We are 1 minute away from 5 minutes, where then I will display a hint. Kathleen, 4 minutes till her hint.
Tonsillitis definitely doesn't help with this.
Not that far, man. That's the getting started working on his puzzle stay. Working on his puzzle.
Hey, ready?
But the others do not.
These tape jobs, man.
So we're about half the budget win.
Where then I will display a hint. Kathleen, 4 minutes till her hint. Just like that, everybody thinks they have it.
Am I only supposed to have 4?
Yep.
Oh. They're taped up. I'm so stupid.
Ready?
Tim wins immunity! Woo!
Solving the puzzle to win immunity right when everybody found the puzzle piece.
Let's fight for final 5.
I'm actually. That's fine. She got a bloody nose.
There was like a car coming, and I was like, I think I can make it.
I tried so hard to like flash for the first like 30 seconds. I said, I'm just gonna try that. I saw you going. Here's the deal. So much of this game has been about who is friends with who. That's why Allie probably needed to go. That's why Jesse needed to go, because that group sticks with each other and is so close, they are only going to vote for that person, for Willie, at the end of the game. Because they have stuck together through everything, and now she's also just an underdog. Because her alliance has been voted out. She is playing card literally the entire game.
Listen, I was gonna don't pick it up.
Listen. I mean, that's what I fucking got. So.
You know what? Let me know how to do about
Can I talk to you?
What up? Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Hunter.
right? If Hunter doesn't win, we're going for Hunter.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any other
I know.
options, right? I mean, it could be.
So do you think
but,
Kent's gonna play Zada?
like, we have a good chance of beating Kit in immunity and having a shot at it. We don't vote Hunter, we risk sitting in the final 3 with Hunter.
That's true. So what are we telling Hunter, Kent?
Huh?
What are we telling Hunter?
Yeah, you know. Hunter, Kent.
Okay, well, now I'm wondering what Kent's telling them. What's Kent telling them? It's gotta be one of us.
When I originally talked to Kent, he talked about you.
Or it's you. Is that me?
It can't be me. They can't vote for me.
That's very true. I forgot about that. So we need to get Kent on board to vote Hunter, so I don't...
Kent is 100% on board with that. Like, he's in the same boat. Like, Hunter goes to final 3, Hunter wins.
Okay. We'll go talk to Hunter. Can you talk to Kent and figure it out? I want you to... I don't want to play it quick. So can you talk to Kent?
He's gonna vote, like... me and Kent are on the same page. Like, the first chance we get to vote Hunter out, we'll vote him out. We don't want to sit
I just want to hear it out of his mouth. Because I believe you. I don't believe him. But I just...
Like, you want Kent to come over here?
Yeah, because I want to know if he's telling Hunter or Jordan me.
Because Kent told me that Jordan told him he would vote for you.
Really?
That's what Kent told me. Again, I haven't talked to Hunter and I haven't talked to Jordan. Those are the 2 people in this game I don't talk to. Other than, like, just at challenges.
Hey,
Adelaide.
does he need what? Do you need what? He just... He's even on there? No. What did he say? He said that Kent and Jordan was What?
We all know who the
Well, I know he said you, but they also said you too.
I was like, I was
Can
scared.
you just... I don't think Kent has a right. I want Kent to go. That's alright. But it's 3 versus 3. We need to...
Which is why I'm like, it's 360. I think Kent is also do we want to assume that Kent is probably going to play the island?
Because he doesn't assume that they're going to...
He probably does.
It's Hunter, right? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Willie?
What are the odds, like, us not being able to find those chips because they were randomly laying on the ground is the only reason Hunter didn't beat me today. He was ahead of me. He looked in more places than me because I was gassed when I got there. Like, I got lucky I found those pieces when I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was, even with all the time advantage I had, like, he was right behind me solving this.
I mean, you guys have been great at puzzles throughout the entire game.
But when are we going to have
Physical
puzzles again?
I mean, I'm assuming that they're not only going to do physical challenges for the rest of the game.
So who do you want, if not Hunter?
I think that really makes most sense. I think that we're getting off threads. I think that Hunter does not have anything in the final 3 other than good challenges.
But, okay, but Tim told me and Kate how much fun. But what is Kate telling y'all?
He wants you back.
Okay, Tim thinks that Kate has an idol.
Well, I genuinely don't think he's gonna play it, and I can convince them.
So they're saying me right now?
Tim is saying
okay, then vote for fucking Hunter.
Yeah.
Tell them to vote for him.
Yeah. Do you think you sold them? I think yes. I'm assuming that's what y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Because I just want fucking Kate in this game to be really present.
No. I know. And I do too. I think we're on the same page. I think I'd be down if they didn't vote for him. So, that's our course of action.
Okay, well, we need to make sure that...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is this not what we talked about?
I mean, it is, but also.
What do you want to do? Just tell me what you want to do. Like, if you want to do Lily, we'll do it.
But I'm trying to think.
Like, if I didn't have immunity right now, I'd be like, you're voting for me, bro. I just need an answer.
I think we should vote. I think that Lily's the biggest threat. I'm gonna be honest. In a final three. I think that those three should be split. But if you think Hunter, then let's do Hunter. I just think that that's a harder sell. I think they're, like you said.
Okay, so if we do Lily, you, me, Jordan, and who else?
I think that we can convince them over there. I really
convince them.
Convince these two over here.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go talking.
I assume he's told you what he talked to me about earlier.
I honestly can't get a whole lot of he thinks Lily's a threat.
That's what he
That's
told
what
me.
I guess. I mean, I think
Is Kay on board?
wait around.
I don't know. She's like,
Dog, that's not even playing. Kay walked away when I walked over here.
yeah.
I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
I think
she's pushing for him.
Yeah.
Hard.
I know that. She told me to vote.
Yeah. So,
I think
that's her plan. Essentially, is to try to push the button.
So Lily.
I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna go talk to them. See what we're doing.
Offside, so you're not taking up your money. Why?
Here's the thing.
We would have numbers. We would have a secure number because Hunter is so secure, and we can get rid of him later.
Hunter, does he want Kate out?
Yes. We can all get Kate out now.
Okay, that was the original plan anyways.
Yes, I know, and we're all
stick to that.
Okay.
No, I was playing it hard.
Girl,
Free.
I just don't know who the fuck's lying or not. So I have to be like,
No, I know.
so
I'm with you. Do you think?
okay. I assume he's voting for me. Stupid man.
I wish I low-key wish I had like a detection filter for that one. Just, I mean, we know it's either me, you, or Lily.
it's not Lily. Nobody's on board with that.
Why not?
So I think
Everyone's on going for me.
that
I'm not dumb. What?
I don't know. Is what it was. They're deliberating.
Yeah. Well, whatever happens.
Hey, Lily, Captain, let's go, let's go. All right, welcome to Tribal Councils, and now to bring in the members of our jury, we got Jack, Allie, and recently voted off Jesse. All right. Lily, let's start with you. So it's final six. What are the kind of different factors that go into a final six vote? What are all the things you're considering tonight?
I think you definitely have to think about like final three, who you want to bring to final three, because it's just getting to that time, and obviously it's 6, you could split 3-on-3. It could be an even vote. You could go to rocks. You just have to consider that. You just need to make sure you have the numbers and,
Jordan, before challenges, the past couple of weeks, people have been meeting up and talking. So would you say that there's been multiple names been thrown around or maybe just one? So kind of tell me about talking before challenges.
I've heard a lot of names thrown out. Whether those have actually stuck or not depends on who you're talking about. I think we're at a point in this game where we're at so few in number that everybody's name has been thrown out at least once. And I think that's what those before challenge conversations are talking about.
Tim, all this talk about names being thrown around, but not Tim.
Actually, what my name was, I had to remind people that I won immunity.
Oh, wow.
No, that's true.
I'm just kidding, but it's super nice to be sitting here safe right now.
Sorry about the rocket.
Huh?
I said sorry about the rocket.
Oh, you're fine. It's the actual immunity that counts. That's all I care about.
That's right. Yeah. Rocket and Spirit. You can blame her.
As long as any votes against me don't count tonight.
Kent, what you got for me today?
It's rough out here. I think there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people trying hard to do various different things. So we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah. Anything else before we get to the vote?
Curious to see how many hidden immunity idols get played tonight.
Interesting comment.
No, we all have
Yeah, we all play one.
Let's get to the vote. Kathleen, you're up first. I'm about to read off the votes. Before I do so, if anyone would like to play an immunity idol, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Here we go then. First vote. Kent. Hunter. Kent. Kent. Hunter. Three votes Kent, 2 votes Hunter. This is the final vote. Survivor. Kent.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. I'm the single greatest UTC Survivor player to ever win. I dominated this game up until this point. I was on the right side of every vote. I single-handedly took down this powerful alliance. And by that I mean, this is like the most fun that I've had at UTC, and I really appreciate it. And y'all are all great, so good luck to you all.
The rest of you, I'll see you at the next challenge.
Yeah.
So yeah, if like y'all want
anyway,
to leave in the grouping as far as like
I see we get 10
like people
first
can or whatever.
on our Tuesday.
Whenever. I don't really care. Like I mean,
So good.
not this coming weekend, but like following 2 weekends after that.
Wait, I'm sorry,
UTC,
Jordan
but
paid
like
for
during the week,
we'd have
like
to give them
I'm pretty open. Like we can do like yeah, we can talk about it, try to figure it out. Like if it happens, cool. If not, like oh well.
Because
But yeah, y'all are fun to hang out with. So I figured like it'd be something to
Jordan, that's the weekends too. Sorry,
Can you see what I'm saying?
Not me like, oh, there's
yeah.
We can let's sit on it. You sleep on it. I don't know. You can talk to her about it, but like obviously I assume you are. But I also want.
I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just.
Remember that.
That's why I'm not leaving.
If you want Jordan there at Final 3, this can make sense for you. And I'm saying for your best game and for my best game. I'm just saying don't go and talk about it. You know. Okay. Okay, I don't know. You know, this is my thing. Okay, cool. Chill.
Where are we going? I want exactly 2 years.